So, YouTube friends and everyone out there who is like me, the reason that I advocate civil rights, I'm wondering if I should even talk about how I'm feeling today. You know, yesterday was a very important day for me, and it involved finding love. And of course, it didn't fully happen, you know. And I spent the day alone, just me and my mother. And I had a couple glasses of wine, of course, but I didn't overdo it. And I'm not drinking today, but this is the way I want to do things in this life. But when love means so much to someone like it does me, to me it's far more important than money. Money is for keeping a roof over my head. I have that. I worked. I'm 58. I draw retirement. Uh, I have a really hard time with being so alone at such a late age. And I've had cousins who died alone, you know, cousins who left this world younger than me and never had anyone to love. I don't want that to happen to me, and time is running out. And the odds have been against me since the day I was born, no doubt. Being born with both genders, people making choices for me they shouldn't have made, ruining and destroying my life, people mistreating me and abusing me all my life, ruining me as a person. And it's taken me this many years to realize who I really am, a kind person, a hurtful person again, and to let go of hate. You can't completely let go of feeling sad about the way people have treated you, but you don't have to dwell in the hate. So, yesterday, I decided, as hurt and as sad as I was, and of course I cried myself to sleep as I always do, um, I just am determined to be that one stiletto in front of the other, chin up, smile kind of lady. And that's what I did. I had my wine. I watched some reruns of Yellowstone with my mom. I ate the dinner I made, which was baked chicken. And I make a mean baked chicken. And mom and I made fried okra and corn, which you mix together, which is delicious. And we made some mashed potatoes from a packet because of this cyclosporiasis. Like all of my vegetables are either canned, frozen, or if it's mashed potatoes, it's frozen or from a packet right now. I love to do everything homemade, but not in this case, not right now. But segueing back, will love ever come? Will I ever have it? I've failed twice now, it seems. You know, first with Keanu Reeves, and now the new one. Because when someone says, I'm going to be there, they should be there if they love you. Unless it's just an imposter, which is what I figure that it is. And this really hurts all people. How are you going to find love if there's always some motive involved in someone online? Especially when you're like me And in these times, I'm not going out to try to find love in public. I have slight hope when I go to buy groceries. You know, a guy waved at me the other day, nice looking man, that there will be love from that. But, and that's all I want, is to be loved, to belong. And so I can't sign back on to my Signal. Uh, all these passwords, all these things, and I know I gave the right password, but didn't. So I guess I might as well just forget about that anyway. But, you know, when I love, I truly do love, and I truly do care. And I go through life like that. Even with people that have hurt me, I still love them in my heart, and I always will. That's just the way I'm made, and it's time that I face that's who I am. I'm not made for vengeance. I'm not made for hatefulness. I'm really just Ricky. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have to prove myself to anybody. I would rather just use grace, not say anything back. In most cases, of course, nobody's perfect, and just move forward. But I do wish that I would find a man to love me, even at this late age, so I don't have to die alone or end up being homeless because it's so expensive to live, and my retirement probably will not cover everything. If there's even retirement with what is going on in our country, I can see why Hitler rose to power. The sickness and the ignorance of bigotry has so inflicted this country that they can't even see the bad things that are happening. Me, I don't want to be in this country without diversity. I don't want to be in any country without diversity. I don't like bigotry at all. And I don't believe that Elon Musk is truly bigoted. I don't believe it. I think he's hiding from himself, and I think it's hurting him. I think that he could be good for everything because he is green. His energy is clean. I don't know any computers that leak anything or emit any fumes into the air. And batteries, if batteries are used to run solar panels and AI, well, batteries are recycled. So how are they going to leak into the ground? I don't get that. And he's not the only one with AI, so who's to say those particular data centers are even his? So I'm still rooting for Elon Musk to show people he is better than all that malarkey and baloney, and to prosper no matter who he loves or who he's with. I'm still a friend. So it wasn't him, so he didn't show up the other day. Maybe he'll show up some other time, But that's just all I wanted to say today. I'm still quite sad. It's not that I want money or fame. I just wanted somebody special because of the hell I've been through and continue to go through. And the loneliness I face to where I have to go to bed at night and cry in the dark and wake up and get through another day alone. But I guess we're all going through this together. So God bless. May archangels, God, and Goddess protect the meek.